morning, y'all. So today I want to talk to you about a designer fragrance that is new to me but has been around for a really long time. Cacharel. I bought two scents from them, dirt cheap. I mean, these are super affordable scents. We'll talk about my favorite first. Well, actually, let's kind of talk about both of them at the same time as we kind of go through. So the first thing I purchased was Lulu by Cacharel. This is the bottle, this cute little kitschy bottle. This fragrance has been around since the 1980s, I think 86, but it's just a lovely fragrance. And this is the box, and I think the box is so cute. And one thing that I really like about this is I really appreciate the simple packaging and also the simple box. I did get a second one because it was so cheap, and I wanted to, when I smelled this one and I loved it so much, I made sure I bought a backup for it because this is only 30 ml. But I got 30 ml for, I think it was about 150 lira that I spent. It was on sale from 300 lira, so it was half off, and 150 lira right now is maybe like $13. I cannot believe I got it for that cheap. Lulu, and then this one is called Yes I Am. And look at the bottle. The bottle is so cute. It's a purple bottle with a little red lipstick top. So I love the bottles. I love these kitschy, fun kind of bottles. It's really nice, isn't it? They're so cute. They're so cute. Now, first let's talk about Lulu. I'm in love with this scent. I'm so in love with this scent. It's, I'm gonna read you the notes, but it's this long list of notes. But plum, cinnamon, iris, violet, anise, lily, jasmine, mimosa, cassia? I don't even know what that is. It's a leaf, I guess. Ylang ylang, heliotrope, orris root, orange blossom, Tahitian flower, incense, vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, and musk. Now, a lot of these scents I don't pick up in this, but I adore it, and I can really smell the scent. The notes that come out to me are the plum, the cinnamon, the incense, and the vanilla, and it's just this lovely, oh, and the heliotrope, I can definitely smell that too. The opening is just really spicy with the cinnamon, and the anise you can smell as well, but I love it, and it dries down to this lovely little incensey vanilla. This scent is never too sweet. It's very adult. It's very summery in my opinion. It's perfect for summer. It's perfect for the daytime, all year round really, but definitely good for summer for sure. But probably every season, honestly. I mean, I'm really excited because I never thought I would find a bargain basement perfume that I loved so much, and I adore this scent. I really adore it, and it was so cheap. So I'm afraid that, you know, one day they might stop selling it or something. I know they've done a couple of they've done a couple newer versions of it. Like, I forget what it's called when they recreate a scent. But this is really nice, and it definitely smells like the 80s. It takes me back to the 80s and the way women smelled then. I think this was a really popular scent in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. But I've been hearing so much about it, like these perfume reviewers that I love and I usually agree with a lot talk about Lulu all the time, how much they love it. So I decided to, when I saw how cheap it was, I decided to pick a bottle up. I guess I've had them for a few months, I guess, but I really love this one. I mean, I love it. It's so clean. It's very fresh, spicy. I mean, it's just really nice, and the dry down is really lovely. Now, the longevity on this I find to be about 4 to 6 hours, I suppose. So it's definitely needed for reapplication. But if you have this little bottle, you can just stick it in your purse and reapply it later because it's so nice. Oh, it's really nice. I wish I were better at describing these kinds of things for y'all, but you know, with time, you know, I'll get better. But yeah, the sillage I find is pretty good on it. I've gotten compliments on it a few times, so, and it's kind of tough to get compliments in Turkey. It's not like in the US where if someone sees something on you that they really like, or you know, they'll compliment you on it, make you feel nice, and then you can tell them where you got it and what a bargain you got it for. It's not really like that here, so to get a compliment on something here is a big deal because especially women, they tend not to really compliment one another. strangers in public, like the few times I've complimented women, they looked at me like I was really weird. But I'm so used to doing that because in the US, I feel like women, we really hype each other up. We're like, oh, I love your shoes, I love your dress, those earrings are awesome. You know, but here it's not really done, I think. So it's just kind of, a couple times I've gotten good responses when I compliment someone on something, but most of the time they kind of look at me like I'm weird. But anyway, Lulu is lovely. I highly, highly recommend it. Now, yes, I am. I love the bottle. It's super cute. I love the lipstick sprayer thing. I guess when I bought this, I thought, and according to some of the reviews, I thought I was going to be getting a really makeup-y lipstick scent. I mean, look at the bottle. It says lipstick, doesn't it? And even in the reviews, people were like, oh, it just smells like, you know, kind of lipstick, very kitschy, very 80s. So I thought, and this fragrance came about in 2018. But I like it. I don't not like it, but it's so, so sweet. Hold on, I'm gonna spray it right here. I have a nice perfume on, so I don't wanna like ruin it, you know. But it's very spicy and it's lovely. Let me read the notes to y'all. I mean, if you're into gourmands, this is definitely a safe buy. But I think I wasn't expecting it to be so sweet, and I was kind of expecting a lipstick scent or at least a makeup scent, and I didn't get either one of those from this. But the opening notes are very citrusy. You have raspberry, mandarin orange, lemon, bergamot, which I'm not super into most of those. I mean, I really like raspberry, of course, and that's prominent in the opening. The middle notes, gardenia, ginger flower, amber, jasmine, rose, and orange blossom. And the base notes are very creamy. Milk, caramel, vanilla, cardamom, licorice, benzoin, amberwood, sandalwood, and coumarin. Coumarin? So, I mean, it's spelled differently, so I don't know if it's like the coumarin that we're used to cooking with, but, and it is a nice scent, I have to say. I do like it, but it's very sweet. I think it's ideal for a teenager, a young woman in her 20s, or, you know, like if you're doing something fun, you know, like you're going to an amusement park, or, I don't know, maybe a beach day, you know, where, I mean, it is a very nice scent, and I do like it, but it's just, it's so sweet. So I really think you have to be careful on the spraying. You have to be careful not to overspray it. I was thinking, you know, I'm picking out which perfumes I'm taking to the US, and I was thinking I wouldn't take this one, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna take it because I think it would be fun to wear there, especially, you know, on the beach and, you know, places like that. So, and I also think this would be kind of a fun scent for the gym, you know, when you're not trying to be serious, you're just kind of, I mean, you're serious in the gym, but, you know, if you just want to be kind of like, have like a flirty day in the gym, it would be a fun scent for the gym because it's not expensive and it's still kind of nice, but it is very, very sweet, but it is sweet with a lot of spice, so I do think an adult can pull it off, but I just think it has to be the right place and right time, whereas you would smell a scent like this on a teenager or a young woman, you know, anytime. They would just wear this anytime. But I do think it's good for dates, great for summer, great for winter. I mean, it's just so sweet. It's like a gourmand, you know, you can wear it pretty much all year, so. I was a little bit disappointed because I love Lulu so much, and Lulu was not overly sweet at all. It just had just this right amount of sweetness with a lot of spice, and so I guess I was kind of hoping for that same thing with Yes I Am. Like, you know how much I love Lipstick Fever, so I thought, I took one look at the bottle and I was like, definitely, you know, this is gonna lean that direction of Lipstick Fever because it's super kitschy, super fun, but it doesn't. But I'm still gonna try a few more of these fragrances from this line, this specific line, because, you know, it seems like a lot of them are sweet, but they've got a lot of good reviews and they're dirt cheap. So I can't remember how much I paid for this. How much did you cost? I don't remember. It's been a while, but I imagine probably about 300 lira because this is a newer scent, so it was a little bit more expensive. There's one called Gloria that I really love to get my hands on, but it's been, you know, they're not making it anymore, so I think if you buy that one now, it's super expensive. But anyway, Cacharel, it's a lovely designer line. I'm assuming it's a lovely line, you know. I just look at these crazy fun bottles, and I looked at their whole line of perfume online, and all the bottles are super fun, super cute, very kitschy, so I would be eager just to, and they're cheap, you know, it's a super cheap designer line, so if I purchase more of these, you know, I can get these great perfumes for that cheap, it would be awesome, because I find myself to be a little bit of a snob, but I can't afford my snobbery, and in the perfume world, and niche fragrances are so expensive. You know, even Juliet has a gun, which is my favorite. It's cheaper of the niche fragrances, but it's still expensive, you know, 130 bucks for a bottle off the website, you know, that's a lot of money, you know, but granted you can find them for $50 or $60 online, so, but these are even cheaper. And just look at these cute fun bottles. Now this one, I think this is 50 milliliters and 30 milliliters, and then I have my backup of Lulu because I loved it. And I need at least 50 milliliters if I like a perfume, so I just got one little backup. It's the first time I bought a backup for a perfume, but I wanted to because it was so cheap and I love the scent so much, and 30 milliliters isn't a lot when you tend to be a bit of an oversprayer like me and you have your favorites. So anyway, it is nice, but I do think the problem is, for me, I think it's a little over citrusy. I'm not a fan of citrus perfumes. I'm not fond of, you know, orange and lemon and things like that. I do like bergamot in the opening usually. If there's a little bergamot, I like it, but there's just a lot of citrus in the opening. But the flowers are nice. You can definitely smell the gardenia. And then the dry down is really lovely. That caramel, vanilla, milky, spicy dry down is nice, but it's just so sweet. So you do have to be careful. I feel like it's okay if you're just kind of careful with your sprays. Anyway, thanks for sticking through another one of my videos, and 21 subscribers. I mean, y'all have no idea how happy that makes me, because I didn't think anyone would want to watch my stupid YouTube channel at all, but I have 21 subscribers, and it seems like most of y'all are watching it. I mean, I don't know who any of y'all are because it doesn't show you who's subscribing to your videos and who's not, but I mean, who subscribes and who doesn't, but you know, I started off with just 4 or 5 friends and family watching, and you know, now I have like strangers watching, which is exciting, and I always appreciate y'all's comments and, you know, things like that. So it's just really nice, and especially since, you know, I never really have anything important to say. but it's fun for me, and I really love doing it, and probably the next video y'all get from me is going to be in the United States. So, I mean, my setting is going to be a little different. But, you know, I'll be back in Turkey soon enough, I hope. So anyway, I appreciate y'all so much, and thanks for humoring me, and take care of yourselves.